Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? It's Sunday. It is Sunday, June 26, 2016. Can you answer this question for me? Where the heck did the month of June go? I tell you, Sunday is the fastest season, don't you think? Fastest season ever. Sunday's fast. Summer's fast. Oh, time is flying. Anyway, it is Sunday, June 26, 2016. Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. If you're new to this channel, we do this every single day. Every single day. So no matter which video you're looking at this one now, I'm sure. You can go to the playlist and you see over almost 150 different videos, and we're continuing to add to them because we do this every single day. This is where we look at what I'm filling all my pockets with, and then we caress knives. So let's get started. That right there that you see, that's what's in my pockets on this Sunday. Threw it on the desk, took them out of the Pelican cases, threw it on the desk, made it all nice and neat. Added all the other elements that I always carry. Took a picture, posted it on Instagram literally 10 minutes ago. Turned my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video. And now we're going to do the pocket dump deconstruction. Today I'm wearing my Rolex Datejust for my watch. Shout out, someone left a comment. Like I said, I read all of your comments the day that you leave them. I know I'm way behind responding to them. Someone, I wore my tag, I believe, yesterday. And I said, as I always do when I pull out the tag, that it's like the Sebenza of the watch world. And someone said their Rolex, I want to say submarine, is more like the Sebenza. You know what? You are so correct. I will say that my tag is like a regular Sebenza. And the Rolex, whatever flavor, Submariner is beautiful. All the Rolexes are beautiful. But even my Datejust is like one of those, inlaid Sebenzas. How about that? But that's the Rolex Datejust. I just like it because it's real classic. The cigar today, I'm going to celebrate. Actually, oh man, it's not really a celebration of Sunday. It's just I start smoking on a Sunday, relaxing and just happy that it's Sunday, trying my best to delay Monday. I'll tell you, Sunday mornings, perfect, priceless, love it. Sunday afternoons, love those, but as it gets later and later in the afternoon, like it is now, I fight to keep Monday at bay. But this is just a wonderful Cuban cigar. It's the San Cristobal. Ah, oh, what a wonderful cigar. The lucky coin, I told you, I just have Britain on my mind. So I've been, yesterday I had a Britannia. Today I have the 1999 Britannia coin from the UK as my lucky 1-ounce silver coin that I carry around. The wallet is an old Coach wallet. I fell in love with Coach for some weird reason as I was a consultant and just did Coach everything. So I have a bunch of Coach leather around. And I love their little thin wallets. I really do. Today is all about the vodka. Vodka. And then let's take off my knives. I really am happy with the knives that I chose. Yes, there's a knife that got away, but I like this lineup. And this is one of my word notes. Just like the field notes that I know a lot of people have, that you see a lot on Instagram. These are just the same. I found these on Amazon because I wanted a lot of variety, and they give a lot of variety of colors. So does field guides, by the way. They have great variety of colors too, but Word is just a little bit more. More variety. Same excellent kind of guides. So let's talk about the knives. The knives, the knives. You know, on Sunday, I just want things that make me feel good in my pocket. You know what? Every day, I want things in my pocket that make me feel good. I want them bulging with good stuff. But on Sunday, you know, it's just a special kind of day for me. I really love it. This is, you guys know, love the cricket. I have a collection of Spyderco crickets. They're just the perfect knife. They're small. They're just easy to handle. They fit perfect. They have that reverse S. This is a serrated edge, a spidey edge. I have a number that have serrated edges and plain edges, but I'll tell you, they're so handy. So handy. And these little suckers are dangerous too with that reverse S. Trust me. I really love it. I love with that belly. You can really use it. This is one of the older classic crickets. You know it's classic for a couple of reasons. First, this is an FRN. I don't know why I just said RFN. FRN scales. That's the fiberglass reinforced nylon scales. Well, that's not what tells you that it's older. Here are the three things that really tell you that it's older, even though they haven't released a newer FRN scale. But you can always tell because this cricket is liner locked. The newer crickets that are available, this is discontinued. All of the older crickets are discontinued. But man, I found it in great shape. Wonderful. Sharp as a tack too. But you can always tell if it's a liner lock, this is the newer version. You can also tell with some of the newer versions, most of them, you see, the pattern is not on the back. Well, first, you have a full back because the newer versions are frame locks. This is a liner lock, so you get all that real estate. And when they are patterned, when there's something that has texture, like this FRN scale has texture, the older ones, they keep it off the back so that the clip, it doesn't cut. The texture doesn't mess with your pocket when you clip it to it. And then the third and last one is the blade steel. Plain and simple. This has the early ATS 55 steel. That's before Spyderco turned to VG10 for its crickets. ATS 55. But the blade and everything else is just the same. 1.9 inch blade, just under 1.9 inch. And man, it's wonderful. I love it as a keychain knife. I love all of the Spyderco crickets as a keychain knife. If you have someone who wants their first knife, or you want someone that has a handy, yes, it's a small blade, but let me tell you something. It's one heck of a blade. That tip is not thin. That tip can do some damage, especially with that body. This actually, Sal, the founder of Spyderco, when he did the Civilian, that big hawk blade with the reverse S blade that will cut you alive, the most tactical blade ever, he came out with the small companion, and that was the cricket. See, reverse S blade, a little bit more belly on the smaller one so it could be more EDC friendly. But man, it's still a nice little knife. Keychain around someone's neck, in a purse hidden. Oh, this is just a nice utility knife. It really is. The medium knife is my Chris Reeve small Sebenza 21 with that Coco Bolo wood inlay. And of course, when you talk about a wood inlay, you know it's going to have a shiny titanium side. Wood inlay, Coco Bolo wood, 3 stripes. And of course, on the lock side, they only do half of it. They only do the top, the bottom, And around that inlaying, they keep that lock plain and simple, that Chris Reeve integral lock. Oh man, 2.9 inches, just over 2.9 inch blade. And this one has the ladder Damascus blade, which is just fancy and nice. Man, it's one of my favorites. Titanium liners. Smooth as butter. Smooth as butter. I love it. You guys know there are 3 favorite knives. I love my, I keep saying I love, and it's true. I like the Striders. I like Hinderers. I like a bunch of different knives. But my 3 most favorite, Spyderco, Chris Reeve, and Browse blades. Browse blades. I love the comments when people go, man, I haven't really checked out Browse blades. I need to go check them out. You do. He's putting out a whole bunch of knives lately. But check out some of the classics first. Go check out some of the Browse blades classic. He's a great guy. Don't know him personally, but Jason Browse is a great talent. Anyway, yeah, it's one of my favorites. I haven't carried the Pattada in a long time. I love this Spyderco, brand new for 2016, part of the Ethnic series. It's the Spyderco Pattada. If you want a more in-depth look at the Pattada, I did a special video that's on this channel, so go check it out. It'll talk a lot more about the Pattada when I first picked it up. First impressions, and I'll tell you, I still love it. It's part of the Spyderco Ethnic series. That's when Spyderco takes a look at some older knives from around the world. They recreate them with modern elements, technology, blade steel, everything. And so this, the Pattada, is named after a knife from a small, actually, an island, an Italian island in the Mediterranean. And it's been around for hundreds of years. And I talked about Sal Glasser, the founder. Well, Sal Glasser took on this project. They research it, and then they put it together into a folding knife. And man, is this a beaut. First, let's talk about the scales. It is smooth, 3D, oh man, G10 scales that just feel wonderful. It is some of the best feeling G10. Spyderco does that though. There are a number of knives that when you get to their G10, sometimes when they do that smooth G10, man, there's no one else that does it as good. It's just beautiful G10. Really love it. Steel liners. I love that they put on the wire clip. That's my favorite clip. Deep pocket wire clip. Nice and light. It's a thin one, but man, look at that blade. First off, and the blade is made from N690 steel. N690 steel. I love this blade. It's 3.9 inches, so it's not a small blade. But because it's so thin and because it feels so good in the hand, oh man, flat ground, so of course it's a nice slicer, but look at this. It's almost a leaf shape, a little more on the belly, and of course it comes to that real nice point. Look at that. Yeah. The belly makes it a real nice EDC knife. You can do a lot of things with it. I love the guard. That comes from the original. I love the guard. That belly gives you a lot of cutting out options, but it goes to that point. And let me just tell you, that's tactical, buddy. This knife, I love it. Now, this is a knife you just put in your pocket, and it can take care of everything. Yeah. Defense and EDC. I have fallen in love with the Pattada. Take a look at that longer video. I just love it. I really do. And it just drops. That longer video, I did a video the day that I got it, and this blade dropped like that the day that I got it. It is just wonderful. That's the Spyderco Pattada. part of their ethnic series. I have to tell you, I'm a huge fan of the Spyderco ethnic series. I own all of those knives. They are unique shapes. They have this wonderful history to it. And I noticed that Spyderco always gets some of their older, famous designers to tackle it. So you can feel the love and the research that has gone into it. Oh man, Sal put together a great knife. This is the Pattada. If you usually say, that's one of those ethnic knives for those collector folks, man, look at the Pattada. Go somewhere to handle it, because it is a very nice knife. That's the Spyderco Pattada, 3.9 inch N690 blade, smooth as silk with that wonderful 3D G10 scales. Ah, that's my carry. I almost have to take a deep breath. Right there, I'm like a little boy that has his pockets full when I was a Boy Scout. My Boy Scout pockets full of stuff, including the knife. Just the compass and all of those things. Man, I just love this kind of pocket carry on a Sunday. And I didn't have to work, thank goodness. There you have it. That is my pocket dump. That is what I posted on Instagram. But you know what? This ain't Instagram. This ain't Instagram. I started out this morning saying I need to carry one of the newer 2016 knives. For some reason, I feel like, and I don't know, I'm like everyone else. I know I record these things every single day, but I forget what I've carried. Sometimes I'll actually go back to see what I carried. But it felt like I haven't carried some of the brand new Spyderco knives. There are over 10 new knives that are supposed to come out before the end of the year. They keep announcing them and releasing them, so I can't wait for those to come. But they've already done some, and this is one of them. Not only did they do the Pattada, but they did this big blade. It's funny, they've been doing big blades, they've been doing flippers, they've been doing manual opening ones. They've been doing very small blades as well. They really have been knocking it out of the park on their 40th anniversary. I'm still waiting for their 40th anniversary knife that's supposed to come out. But this is by far one of the best. I love it. You know, you don't see people carrying it enough. You don't see people talking about it enough. This is the knife I picked up when I woke up. And I started thinking, I need one of these newer ones. And guess what was right next to it? Well, a little close to it was the Pattada. And once I picked that up, I was like, what a battle. I'll tell you, I didn't choose until right before I was going to record this. Right before I was going to take the picture for Instagram, I picked the Pattada. But this is the Myrtle. Hello, Spyderco's Myrtle. And they did a great job with the Myrtle. I always love the Myrtle when I pick it up. It feels so nice. Titanium bolsters. Look at that big titanium bolster. And then it transitions into this marbled 3D carbon fiber. And you don't feel the transition at all. It's just seamless. Remember, this isn't a custom knife. Hello, it's a production knife. And it's not one of those limited editions. So they're doing thousands of these knives. And this is really great. I just love titanium liners, back spacer, carbon fiber back spacer, a custom clip for this knife. Of course, nothing's custom on a Spyderco knife, but custom for this knife. They didn't do their regular wire clip or the hourglass clip or anything like that. Chris Reeve integral frame lock. Spyderco loves their Chris Reeve integral frame locks, and this is really nice. Full tie on the lock side. They do the screws for decoration, also to hold this thing together. And a small lanyard hole right there. Oh man, it feels wonderful. Big clip, but man, you don't feel it in your hand at all. The blade, S30V steel, and this one is almost a leaf blade. has that recurve that's going up to be a point and then drops a little at the edge, but thick stock all the way through. So this isn't a protect the tip kind of thing. Of course you wouldn't do prying with it, but it's a strong tip. I love it. I love the cutting options with it. Oh man, and I love that it's beautiful. A big gentleman's folder. A lot of Spyderco's knives are redefining what gentleman's folder is. Yes, they have these wonderful medium and small gentleman folders. I think they do a great job with the gentleman folders, and they released a lot in 2016. So far, more to come. But man, these bigger ones. This is the Myrtle 3.7-inch blade at S30V. That's not a small knife at all. Not a small knife at all. But man, with the titanium bolsters and that wonderful marble carbon fiber, man, it feels like a dream. Ah, I really love it. Again, I wanted a big knife. Pattada, Myrtle, probably two of my so far best Spyderco big knives of 2016, but they have a lot more coming our way. They do like a Gail Bradley flipper that I can't wait to put in my grubby fat hands. They have a lot of knives coming, but right now those are two of the best. They beat each other out. I went with the Pattada. Check out my Pattada video. Hey you guys, check out all the videos. A lot of playlist videos, and of course tomorrow we'll do it again. The next day we'll do that again, and again. Because we really enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it. Talking knives with you guys. Don't forget to thumb up if you enjoy this video. I love your thumb ups. It just says keep going, Kevin. So we're going to keep doing it every day. When those stop, then we'll reconsider. I just know you guys are there, so I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. We're working our way to 1,000. Once we get 1,000, we're going to go over the Spyderco collection of over 400 knives. But join the crew anyway. I really enjoy the comments. I enjoy people making these videos more complete, because I'm not that great on the details of knives. I just love the knives. And so I love when people add their bits and pieces and their emotions about it as well. And I'm trying to shout out folks as we do this every day too, to let you know I'm hearing you. I'm listening. And of course, you can always follow me on Instagram at KeithKevinKen. Thanks a lot, you guys. You have a perfect day. And guess what? Have some fun. Keep your pockets full. Goodbye.